Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of A Game Designer Plays here in the lab where we stream the niche games you might have loved if you'd ever played them. I'm your host, CareLevelZero, and tonight we are continuing our hard mode luck build. I guess that makes it a hard luck build. Playthrough of Metaphor, which has been very interesting so far, is actually keeping me quite engaged and entertained, and has been making me want to make new emotes.
It's a subscriber.
But has so far only resulted in the horror that is the Hulk blank. Reaper, thank you for 93 months and that T2 above and beyond. Welcome back. Much appreciated. So I have added, as you can see, a pair of new emotes. We now have the CLZ Speed L, the CLZ Speed R, and be thankful there is not the CLZ Speed O. I did consider it briefly, but frankly, I did not have the time. And thank you for feeding yourself to the chair, Raving Pyro. Your sacrifice is appreciated. So yeah, I figure my general thing for emotes has been briefly.
Vegeta.
Yeah, you heard me.
It's a subscriber.
Aetherfang, thank you for 80 months. Welcome back. Much appreciated. Yeah, so basically, normally I like to create emotes that facilitate with the RPG stuff we do. Stuff that makes for reactions, expression of how people are feeling about things happening in the games we're playing and stuff like that. But I've also realized with all the open animated slots we have, well, we might as well go ahead and get a few things added that don't do anything necessarily on their own.
One of us, by force or
add
by choice.
to every other emote we've got. Reaper, thank you for the gift sub to Raving Pyro. Welcome back, Raving Pyro. One of us. Claymore, I'm with you on that one. It's about the right response. There we go. Nice, Otter. Good use of the left on its own. I like that. I'm curious, honestly, to see what people do with this. I'd say it only took me about 10 minutes to do, except the problem is it ended up taking 30 because after I did the 10 minutes and I got it all put together as an emote and then I went and plugged it in on Twitch, I realized something. I'd done it as traditional black speed lines, which only work on Twitch's light mode, and nobody runs Twitch's light mode. So I had to go back and redo it in red instead, and it's temporary and I'll clean it up and make it a bit better, but for the moment it at least gets the point across. Oh, thank God I have coffee, I've got water, we've got things to do. I am skipping the cam again today because I am just absolutely cooked this week. So, more Metaphor tonight. We've also got another night of Metaphor tomorrow before we're back to P3R on the virtual couch on Friday. I'm super excited to see what actually we get up to. We did yesterday with like virtually no combat. It was just 4 hours of story with one small brawl in the middle. So yeah, a little zombie level 0 going on. I am just I'm very tired, and as you've seen from DD2 announcements, you know, we've got some big stuff coming up for Q4 this year, and I'm very, very fucking busy. Very goddamn busy. So, let's go ahead and get in here and get to work, huh? We got things to do. Game to play. Story to has. And I'll just let the cat and Zin fill in for me in the interim here because I'm way too tired to deal with the camera and the heat from the lights. Hello, wait, I'm Egg. Which does remind me. YouTube side is also up and running, folks. Feel free to do me a favor and do a lurk if you're up for it, or slap the like button and get us some visibility. Always appreciated. Icon has story? I think so today. We're about to jump onto a certain someone's skyrunner. In fact, I couldn't actually do... we're totally poor now and I really need to make some money back, but I couldn't yesterday because we kind of had to stop in the middle of story when it finally gave me a save point. Wow. Thank you, Quatorius, for that gem, given that we're dealing with Ken in our P3R run right now. Alright, so For those who might have missed yesterday, we did acquire some new bits and
What now?
pieces. Most notably, we spent basically all of our money. We have about 500 gold left out of the 192,000 we used to have. But this was in the name of getting some new gear and a new buffing archetype that I'm looking forward to using. It has Rebellion and Maracakaja. Though honestly, Formation of Vigor is the one I'm really looking forward to. Forcing everyone to the front row and jacking their attack up. This on Heismay, who can run faster than most people. Get his start up first, get everyone positioned, let everyone retreat in the same round, fix themselves up. I like the idea. He's got lots of fun stuff. Pretty well digging all the characters in this so far? Yeah, I haven't really disliked anyone, other than Luis, who deserves to die, but, you know, that's kind of a given. Rare to see sober folks around these parts, but I appreciate it. Where are you off to then? The Warship Harbor and the Caradrius Front.
Hello there.
Was there more info about Kingdom since August? I don't know. I don't recall what we said about it. All I really remember is that we released a teaser for the DLC and specifically announced the hero that was in the DLC, which is separate from Kingdoms, but the hero was a lot of my time right now. You want to go to Warship Harbor? It's no place to visit after a piss up, but alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Incredible.
Wow. It didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner really is huge. Damn, yeah, that thing is big.
Hey!
Oh god, oh no. We need voices for Basilio and Fidelio, and oh god. Don't ask me to do a shitty British accent, because despite, like, being British, I've got nothing there. And I'm not even gonna try. Let's fill their names in. What the hell do we give Basilio and Fidelio? You wanna rub his tiny ears? I don't think he'd appreciate that. Do we have a guru? We do not in fact have a Super Kami guru on the books yet. We do have an Irish. We gave it to Barden, who is Scottish. I am so sorry. Fidelio feels MVP. We aren't using it anywhere. Well, actually, I've been using it for the narrator voice in our head. Dawn's already taken, Maria. She's too much like Nanako, so she became the Danako. Irish mini-mage? We've already got Irish. Need more voices? There's 54 in the fucking list. VIP technically already in use as well. We use it for the narrator. But I could give it to Fidelio. He is a self-important prick. Ozma has actually been used. It's Waffles. Waffles got Ozma. Mickey Fidelio. Ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. I think that's good. And we don't have a Mickey yet. Okay. Now, we've also got Basilio, but Basilio is... No, we usually save Smeagol for small children. Then again, Fidelio looks like a kid. I'm not going to do Goofy. That's Daimyo does Goofy, not me. I'm thinking, man, actually, I kind of want to Smeagol Fidelio and then give Mickey to his brother. Let's see here. Pirate's already in use. Every active voice is listed on the page. Gotta ask, what's Motorboat McGruff? Headache-inducing. That's what. No, Nappa's fucking dead. Voice has already been used. Character's dead. What is a good voice for this asshole? Hey, Gila, what's up? I'd hope people are ahead of me at this point. I'm only playing 4 hours a night a couple times a week. Drill Sergeant? I don't know. Basilio's kind of a bitch. I don't think Drill Sergeant works for him, and unfortunately, well, actually, we gave Krillin to Morris, and Morris is dead, but Morris was just a minor villain, so... you know, we don't have Shake Bear on anyone important, but he's not big enough to warrant it. Yeah, I'm thinking resurrect Krillin for Basilio. Still doing 16 hours a week? No, I'm only doing 12. I don't run it on Fridays. Jesus Christ, the next person who decides to mix two random voices is just getting banned for the day. I've asked people not to do that. It's not going to happen. Jackman, no, there was way too little justice. Redneck, I think actually is available. Oh my god, actually, given their accents. Oh, that's just mean. Okay, you know what? Mickey and the Redneck. Mickey and the Redneck. That's Fidelio and Basilio. Those poor fuckers. That'll do them. Yeah, Fidelio as Mickey feels about right. That was a great suggestion. The tough part's Basilio because he's barely spoken. The two are directly related. And he was really kind of soft-spoken when he did speak and had a similar accent. It's like, I'm not going to do two Mickeys. But Mickey and the Redneck weirdly works. Well, all right then. Let me get there. Oh, there we go then. We'll go with that then. All right, Mickey and the Redneck. I'm sorry, Basilio. You're just gonna have to learn to live with this. Oh, hey, over here. Yeah, keep your heads out of the clouds, will you?
Sam.
Oh my God. Sorry, it's just his choice of words with the voice we've given him. You bumpkins can fawn over the Caradgers all you want later. Won't be flying for good while anyway. What with the soiree and all?
Huh.
Soiree? What's that? Oh, hey, boss. How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We're not officially, like, friends yet. Now, follow me. I'll give you the grand tour.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever and, you're dead on the spot. Make her come to Lord Louis. Dead on the spot. Got it? Not shy about making threats. Well, we'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Yeah, let's not test his patience then, huh? Lord Louis is in the reception room and, you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off. Check this out.
I actually don't recall offhand what Cheetos is. I'd have to go to my reference material for it.
Got it.
Yeah, and here we are. Go on in.
I'm leaving.
And don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze. Gumshoes in use. Dude, there's a fucking list with
yeah?
every used name on it. Like, if it's already assigned, it's not getting used. The list is right there and available. Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Lewis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
Like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out. We're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Oi!
I look forward to lighting this all on
You're
fire.
not serious. Got it.
Oh, reception room's on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
Actually, I don't know that we added Lance to the real list. Oh, you know what? I don't think Lance got added to the real list. That was... let's say it's attorney investigations. And now he's on the list proper. What was that? Oh, I happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism.
Yeah?
Oh, it keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Sounds like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's different keys for different areas, and only a select few ranking soldiers have them. Now I'm saying that in red text because that's going to be important to you later. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Yeah, keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in opposition. We will need to acquire them then. What was the Mila voice? Something random we did on the spot.
Oi, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, huh? Yeah, quit with the gossip and get on already.
No one's really felt Zap appropriate. Though, actually, Milo could have been, having heard him speak.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. Almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. This feels like it's, I don't know, dungeon-sized.
Oh, yeah, quit looking around so much. I'm gonna poke your fucking eyes out.
I do not know who Mr. Imposing Voice is, so I guess we'll have to see. But for the moment, I'll give him Shake Bear, because I have no idea.
Now what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits.
Okay, well, he is a gargantuan man, so... However, he doesn't have a real portrait, so I guess he'll get Shake Bear and then die.
So that's all it took, huh? A little show at the exhibition? Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
Yeah, well, they got Lord Lewis's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself. Before someone knocks you off that, pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
Well, he's got a name at least. He doesn't have a portrait, but... which just means he'll die, but I'll put him on the list for now.
Oh, these peasants? Against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
I'll leave it out, Zan. Get your ass back to your post. That's in order.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most till you run home, tails between your legs.
Seriously.
Oh, you're just gonna stand there or you're gonna move. Come on.
Here.
Dude, shut the fuck up. And this would be Lord Luis's quarters. Just a reception room, lass. Huh, he'd be daft to show a pack of strangers to his, private quarters, wouldn't he? I mean, you're not cute enough. Well, maybe Heisme is, but, yeah.
All right.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Please go on in now.
Hey,
Guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Be careful. Lots of shark bites about. I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope. Metal Pixie saw it, and now we play the minigame where we have a stealth section where we have to play as her. God
A
please
beautiful
no.
city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
It is indeed a very punchable face. What did I tell Luis in the previous encounter? Which one? The one just before this, or the one along the way?
Here we go.
Luis does not have a voice yet. He has not had a single unvoiced line, and should that happen, let's face it, he'd be the most VIP of them all, but punchable voice to go with punchable face. Now, up to this point, question 3 is surely the best question. Yeah, so I'm interested in your songstress. Up to this point, we have made it fairly clear that our goal is actually simply the betterment. That we do not want to be king, which is not a lie, and that we are trying to make the nation better for the many, the equality, which is also not a lie. I have made a point of never lying up to this point, just in case. So I'm just going to ask number 2.
Did you kill the king and prince?
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest until his mortal husk entered the casket.
Well, it's a very straightforward answer.
Then, you don't deny it.
I never sought to. I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it, but I've heard nothing. The man preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice.
Keep it together, Hulkenberg.
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
What the hell is that?
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
Why?
A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
Dot, dot, dot.
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
It seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
And then my arm just explodes.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Well, I guess we've got some freedom. I wonder how Gallica's search is going.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
Just please don't make me play as her. I do not need a stealth section in my life.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming? Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
Just gonna hide this book in all my hair. You didn't see anything.
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
Oh my.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
I wonder if it's possible she's searching for the same thing we are.
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
Oh, thank God she's back and I don't have to play as her.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard, so we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
I feel like that means we're gonna do it on the night of the soiree.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning this runner are bound to have duties in town that day. Are you sure? Because I feel like they're too low class to be involved in the soiree, and they might all wind up just on the ship anyways.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Gallica and one other. Okay, I mean, Heisme's like the only logical choice, but I wonder if it'll actually be me getting to choose.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
What? We have a literal assassin in the party! His starting class is thief. It is a thief's job. Why would you pick me? I'm not the person for this job.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
Thank you, Hulkenberg. See?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
Send Grunt into the maintenance vents. That's okay. He'll punch the tech. It'll work eventually.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near-solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
No! No, I'm not! Send Heisme! I'm a luck build! I'm not made for this! I'm party support! I need a party to support! Oh, we're doomed.
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Oh my god.
That reminds me.
This is a terrible plan. We have far better suited people.
By the way, remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
Yeah, he was rather full of himself, yes. Sergeant Xanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I thought he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning. Oh, man, game, why are you gonna force me to such a bad plan? I feel like I need to level thief or something now. Let me sleep.
Good night.
For being luck build didn't get very lucky with the end? No, none of the luck in my build goes into this game. It goes into other games I play. Ever since starting the luck build here, I've had stupidly good drop rates in everything else I'm playing. But in this game, no. No, it's terrible. We have the worst luck.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
On to Arbor's Day. I need to go rebuild our funds.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. As the issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys, it would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
Even so...
How the hell does that even happen? Genuinely curious. I don't know. The whole thing's just a giant meme to me at this point. The more I pump into luck here, the better my Diablo 4 run goes. If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Lewis's subordinates have attained the ranks of martial powers. If we've won the pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
Let's take precautions, please.
We have to prepare first.
We need to be as prepared as we can be before we attempt this.
Yeah.
Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or it may end up over our heads. Infiltrating. Short, decisive battles. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance. Oh, God. Oh, it's gonna be painful solo hell.
Then...
Maybe we can dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit.
Got it.
Well then, before we can secure our route to his quarters, sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree.
Oh God, help us.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Let's focus.
And it is, it's 5 stars. 5 stars difficulty. We've got 20 days to prepare though. That is a lot of social linking we can do. Infiltration route must be secured, so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. If I steal the curse formula, the prince's curse can be lifted. And because, well, they say the infiltration route must be secured, I'm going to assume that I'm not supposed to do any of this until the night of the soiree. It would be very odd if I was to go in now and beat anyone up. Mission with deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms as an inclement weather condition that may occur around Brawlhaven. Meet with your allies in Worship Harbor to infiltrate Luis's Gauntlet Runner. Interior of Luis's Gauntlet Runner is divided into 4 areas: the crew quarters, starboard quarter, port quarter, and the bridge. Apparently I am going to be doing this before the night of the soiree. You need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you need to gain access to Luis's quarters by the day of the soiree, which means over the course of the next 20 days, I'm apparently going to be going in and quietly beating people up on the ship, and surely they will not recover over the next, 3 weeks.
Let's head there.
Luis's Gauntlet Runner, huh?
Boy, there!
This gonna be a little weird. I guess we'll...
Alright then.
God, I feel if I'm gonna do anything, it's just like I need to go grab some, let's grab some side quests, whatever's available right now, and let's... I still have at least 1 outstanding bounty, and there's probably some new ones available. Yeah, we still have the Man-Eater and the Mine to do. We should go ahead and get that wrapped, and get us some of our money back, too. Oh, shoot, I totally forgot that there was a notebook in the engine room. I should probably go and check that at some point. But ignoring Norris' stuff. I said I wanted to do a game again on harder difficulty. Do I generally bother with New Game Plus runs? No, not really. Kind of the only real exception for that was the Souls games, because New Game Plus made them significantly more difficult, whereas New Game Plus traditionally for RPGs just makes them stupidly easy. And at that point, I just don't feel like wasting my time. I did make some exceptions for, like if I stream Persona 4, I use one of my NG Plus runs because then we've got our social stats already squared away, so we can actually just focus on doing dungeons, doing social links, and not sitting in my room at home on rainy days licking envelopes for hours. Probably do the old bounty dungeon towards the end of the stream if you want to use it to farm money after killing it. Yeah, that's a fair point. Everything back there is more likely to be in the three level range under us at this point by comparison.
Oh, what should I do?
Exhausted woman. Well, I know what that voice is then. And at this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children? That's something you and I have in common.
Huh?
I'm sorry, blood and children? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition. One that looked to be the same age as... Well, they say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well?
Oh, what a pity.
During a training exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially amongst the youngest recruits. I need a special medicine to save them, but the shop stocks are exhausted, and I can't make it myself, as it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest, because, you know, of course it is. Your hands are more stained with the ashes of children more than blood, that's fair. Well, I mean, a fair few children died on our watch, too. They didn't all go into the furnace. Oh, you'll do it? Truly, I cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistleberry. I hear it grows in the Gracia forest. Perhaps it'd be wise to learn about the monsters that inhabit that place first. An informant may know more.
If you can help.
One dragon thistleberry isn't going to be enough to save everyone, so I'm gonna need... Well, let's pick an arbitrary number 7. I know it'll be difficult, but lives depend upon it.
Let's give it a shot.
7 samples of dragon thistleberry which grow in grassy forest to help make medicine. Alright, well I guess we'll see the informant. That's worth another 30k. And that's just... Whoa. That one will take some time to get to. And this must be grassy forest. There should be places to park the runner between the trees.
And right there's
a
lab. Here's where we are now.
Let's see what other...
Well met, eh?
Apparently, I can get wisdom from... the watchtower is our bench.
Well met, eh?
So we've got some options there. We've got a few stat boosters rolling around.
All right, then.
I see a
Let's
quest
head there
up by
right
the
away.
Night Prowler.
Greetings.
Ah, well, if it isn't my friend Waffles, what a pleasure. But why the face? You're looking at me like I'm a stranger. But you visited Night Prowler, I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting in the flesh, I consider any customers a dear friend.
Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us?
I'm hoping you can do some negotiation on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The man in question is a respected Ishkian noble, whereas I am but a humble Parapus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me, but he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is.
Well, I'm no negotiator, that's not true. I just went to the Bruce Willis Fifth Element School of Negotiation. Headshots. Little Man from the Tiny Fairy is a thing? I know. Also makes me think a little bit of Little Sun.
Oh, listen to that confidence. I feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. I don't doubt he's watching a fight as we speak. He's an Ishkia fellow positively dripping with disdain for us common folks. Can't miss him, I'm sure.
Well then.
I'll be waiting here. You just let me know when you've got your hands on that deed.
Let's give it a shot.
Deeds and diversions. Okay, it's only listed as a 1-star at the Varmareno Coliseum. I get a chef's tooth for it. So, we're looking for a pompous Ishkia, huh?
All right.
One who enjoys watching fights. You're thinking what I'm thinking? That there's a Coliseum, and I'm about to get introduced to it?
All right, then.
Because that's kind of what I heard. Oh,
Let's go.
There's also a quest in the bazaar. Yes, the savage burneth the steps. Little son.
Young man. Say there.
Oh, apparently, Stroll is here to hang. Good to know.
I'm in trouble now.
Oh, damn it all. My clients are expecting delivery soon, and these fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship.
What's got you hollering like that? Oh, I'm simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe get better at it? That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. Oh, but that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently within the Forsaken Tower, there's a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. But that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve.
I'm in trouble now.
I think the task can only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the Exhibition of the Brave. If only someone like that was about. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. No, I'll do it. Hunt monsters in the name of art? Yes. Speaking of hunting monsters, for anyone who may not have heard, Monster Hunter Wilds is getting an open beta test. Running I think like the 31st to the 3rd. But it starts on the 28th if you are a PS Plus subscriber. So I might punt a day of Metaphor next week to fit it in, or I might just try to grab people in Discord to play it during some of the off time. Hey, Emmy, how's it going? Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is. You're the young candidate that everyone's talking about. Yes, of course, you could save me in my darkest hour. What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever. You're gonna give us a reward for this, right? Of course, of course. My pocket's overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Orgus within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of town.
Please?
If you want more details, an informant would be your best bet. Should be one of the greatest catch. You know the tavern in the District?
Let's give it a shot.
Superior Scrimshaw. That's, 4.5 stars, worth 25,000. It also increases courage. You sound like a fun time.
Gotta get prepared.
I was gonna skip the demo next week, but there's a cute little cosmetic I must have. There you go. I'll try and decide if I want to put it on the show. But there's a lot of Metaphor to do though, so I'm not sure I want to lose another day since I already gave one up for iLimit as well. Great, let's head to the greatest catch and speak to that informant then. That's the tavern in the District.
Say there.
The horrors persist, but so do I. But are you truly ready for all the horrors? Because now, it is much more difficult to ignore the Hulk blank. It's here for you. I want to play the open beta as soon as it starts, but starting at 11 p.m. my time kind of throws a wrench. Yeah, I think it's like, I think it starts around 10 here. And I'll do a bit of it. I'll definitely do enough to get whatever the cosmetic is. But I don't know that I want to... I don't know that I want to go ham on it, you know?
Say there.
Blast this heat!
I just have so much to do. I don't want to really, like, run the risk of getting overinvested in a demo for something. But at least the character creation part of it apparently carries over, so I can take care of the, 4 hours that's going to take in advance.
Welcome.
That's all about the tournament. You should allocate more manpower to slaying the monsters. Anyway, here to look at the contracts. Oh yeah, you're friends with Katharina, aren't you? She keeps pestering me to raise your bounty rewards. Can't say no to the best bounty hunter in the country. Just don't go slacking now, you got a bit of a pay raise. What voice it? Oh, that's right. No need to thank me. I'm sure bounty hunting is calling your name too. Thanks to Katharina's bounty bonus, my reward money for completing bounties has increased. So what do we got for targets? Looks like we've only got one new one. Oh, nice. This used to be 20k, now it's 30. That's fantastic. And this would have been 35, but now it's 52.5. 50% increase. Solid. Slay the Photolich in the Tomb of Lament north of Brawlhaven. You know, if you name a place the Tomb of Lament, you're gonna get liches. You're asking for it. It's right there in the name. If you call it the Tomb of Peaceful Respite, you don't get horrible shit like this.
This is what I've got.
Bounty contract this time is for Photolich the Apparition. Monster is taking up residence in a cemetery in Brawlhaven. He's made the graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. Pretty Prince's nightmare it is. Well, now you're really asking for trouble. And it's not just undead that are under its thrall. Seems like it's also compelled a living beast to serve as its bodyguard, so you'll need to fight both at the same time. I know how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'll be tough even for you.
Even after everything we did at the exhibition? Well then, we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Waffles, we can handle this, right? Yeah, sign me up.
Promising. If you really insist, it's yours. You'll find the target haunting an old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. There, I'll show you where it is. If you'd like more intel on this particular apparition, you should speak with the informant in Browhaven.
Show me what you've got.
The Lich is said to carry the extremely rare Chalice of Legends. Bring it back as evidence you've defeated it.
Let's do it.
Alright, and this is 4-star. Worth a bundle of cash.
Let's see here.
The Tomb of Lament is here. Pretty far north, isn't it?
This place.
So it looks like one way or another,
This place.
we're gonna
We'll
have a
face
little bit
danger
of a trip. It does
This
look like we can
place.
route the one, and
This
from there,
place.
go to that one.
A village.
Got it.
Alright, then soft Anglers in Square to talk to the informant.
Alright, so we've got all available bounties at the moment. Let's make sure we haven't missed any side quests out there. Yeah, Cat's Bounty pays off pretty nicely. 50% increase is no slouch. Makes me actually wish I hadn't...
Young man!
I'm wondering if I'd finished other ones but hadn't turned them in. Would the bounty have gone up and then I could just turn them in for more? If so, I might have held off. Of course, now this makes Heismay's head worth 150,000. Shame that bounty was taken away. I kid. Our bat is Prescience, and we will not harm him.
Young man! Young man!
Alright, don't think I need to check the rock for any extra magla at the moment.
Alright,
let's see what's floating around for other potential...
Let's go.
Side quest in Seabreeze Street.
Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, it's a small child.
Excuse me?
Please, mister, make me your apprentice.
Huh?
An apprentice? Where's this coming from?
You're the candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. So I want to be like you, mister. Please let me be your apprentice.
No kidding!
Oh, so that's why. But we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. If you want this friend of yours to notice you, I'm sure there's another way. Like, getting them something they like.
Oh, that might be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flowers you can get from the city. That's boring. I got it. I'll go exploring outside the city and look for a wildflower.
Well, that child's gonna die.
Huh?
Sure, if you want to get eaten by wild humans. It's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We've got a gauntlet runner, so how about leaving this one to us? Ah, fine.
You're really nice, mister. Then, will you bring me a flower?
If so...
You can become Waffles' supporter in return. Basically, you just gotta cheer him on to help him become king.
Okay, easy. I'll be your supporter then. I'll just wait here till you've got the flower. My friend's birthday is August 10th, so before then...
Well, that's not too far off of the actual
All right.
deadline.
If it's a flower from another city we need, I bet a church would have it. Why not stop by St. Firmus Church and ask?
Let's give it a shot!
Yeah, we have 18 days for a 1-star quest. Oh, the kid's gonna pay me 4,000 gold? What the shit, kid? Where'd you get all that money? Who'd you mug?
Alright then.
Are you a pickpocket? You look like a pickpocket.
Yeah?
Sullen man. Man, those bastards think I'm making this up. definitely saw it. I know I did. Ow.
That's how it's gonna be.
I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Yes, and increases my tolerance because, you know, kids. Hurt so damn much, I started seeing tooth monsters. You know, I'm vaguely offended that it never occurred to me at the time that we found the tooth that actually spoke to us that it's basically got information because it's a wisdom tooth. This wounds me. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. Almost all of them. Only some kind, generous soul could help me. That is the appropriate response, Calica. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. Only some kind fellow would bring it to me. I'd give 15,000 reeve. Alright, tell me more. Fantastic. I knew you seemed reliable from the first time I laid eyes on... I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Right, you were a candidate at the exhibition, and that makes this easy. The thing I need is just a quick jaunt away if you got a gauntlet runner.
So what's this item you're looking for?
It's the pride of Inundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. Of course, I'll reward you. You'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. I'll wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, and I really will have to get them all pulled, so please, help me.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright. I mean, that is 15,000, and it's on the way to another place we're going.
That's where you want to go.
Inundo's right here.
A village.
Yeah, so
This place.
we got kind of a circuit
This
we can do
place.
of the
Here's where we
the
are
lot of
now.
them.
We'll face
Conveniently
danger
enough.
Nice little village.
Just can't stand it.
Tried to go there myself, but every step just made my teeth hurt even more. Ow.
You okay there, buddy?
Look, I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts.
Let's give it a shot.
Wow, this guy needs help. Better go buy that toothbrush of Hygienia as soon as we can.
All right then.
All right, any other... I think maybe we're good? Okay, I think we've managed to get our hands on the necessary side quests. So let's see what we're working with then. Dental distress, yeah. Efflorescent youth. Oh, Christ. Alright. Alright, he wants us to go to Inundo. That way we just teleport to another city. That's easy. We can do that. Not even cost us any time. Grieving Ghost of the Goblet is 4-star. That's the one up at the Tomb of Lament. Skirmishaw's 4.5. We're gonna have to go talk to... We should probably go to the inn now anyways and just buy... Oh god, wait. Oh no. I hadn't considered. I can't afford to buy information. We ran out of money.
All right then.
I used it all.
Let's go.
Let me see if I can sell some old equipment. Yeah, time to sell the silverware.
Young man.
Being too poor to buy info, right? Time to sell mag. Man, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, we recovered that pretty easily to boot. Potentially sell some of the really old gear, too.
Now then. Now then.
Yeah, just a few old pieces unloaded.
Now then. Now then.
Hopefully make sure we've got enough money to actually purchase our requisite info.
Now then.
That doesn't sell very well, sadly. Shame, it's quite powerful.
Now then.
And we got 2 of these we don't know.
Now then.
Alright, that gets us just under 10k. That should cover any information, I hope.
Young man.
Heisme, you're a criminal. Can you get us some? Don't make Heisme
All right.
do that. He's not the criminal everyone made him out to be. Ish.
Let's go.
All right, let's hit up a tavern, buy some info, sell off the ferry. Yeah. I'm not selling Gallica. What? Why would you even suggest such a thing? That's terrible. Called him an assassin. Hey, assassins can work for good, and assassination is not a crime if it's just. Look, no one's gonna convict me of killing Luis, okay?
I'm just...
Apparently Hulkenberg's hanging out here. Alright, sketchy dude in the big
Fancy
coat.
a bit of info.
Well, money makes the world go round, as the saying goes. As long as you got it, you can do pretty much anything. So, what do you want to know? I'm glad that that's... oh boy. Alright, so it's going to cost us 7,200 for information on the 4. So we'll go ahead and pass over that. Wait, no, sorry, 5. We've got 5 of them. So it's going to cost us 9 grand. But we don't have to buy those yet. We can get away with just buying everything on the forest down. These ones are for when we actually attack the dungeon for real. Alright, let's start with the Avian of Gracia Forest.
One in on this.
Smash cut to 0 in prison for killing Luis. Narrator voice. He was, in fact, convicted. Nah, no one will convict me for killing him. I'm guessing you're after Dragon Thistleberry? The Kokosados, the lords over that area, loves them too, so be careful. The Kokosados unleash terrifying attacks at the season opening. Some might even kill you instantly. Yay. I think there's a lot of commoners that would convict you if on a jury. Oh, I do not recognize the common man, and they are not fit to judge me. I'd recommend having magic that hardens your defenses, and I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt neither. Okay, so projectiles probably means pierce more than anything. So, gunner and potentially our knight. Hardening our defense, I mean that's just commander area. The instant kill stuff's troubling.
Just between us.
I hope your Dragon Thistleberry hunt goes swimmingly.
Got it.
Let's make sure I prepare thoroughly, Waffles. Alright. Tuck that info away. Let's talk about the Tomb of Lament.
One in on this.
Tomb of Lament, huh? Of course I can tell you about it. The bounty's called Fatalich. People say it's a ghost. It's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called a Kaimenza.
Just between us.
It sounds more like a flower than a monster. It's not just fighting 2 enemies at once that's the problem. When the Kaimenza's around, Fatalich's attacks get stronger. It uses powerful dark magic, or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. What's this? The undead thing that you would want to take the healers to deal with uses the thing the healers are weak against? Quelle surprise. Once again, the times you would want to use a healer, you shouldn't. Yeah, that tiny Ujiv is totally hearing all this info for free and is going to resell it at half cost elsewhere. You better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Kaimenza's weakness wind to take it out quick. As you might expect, seeing as it's a ghost, Fatalich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep that handy.
No kidding.
To be fair, at this point, though, I'm not sure I've found anything I like more than the Hammer of Justice tactic. Enforcing the weak point for repeatable exploitation for high damage. It's been pretty damn good for us. Got it. Our best tactic is to devise a way to protect against its magic, and also summon a wind and light magic of our own. There's a good Taurus over there, too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step, unless you want your next step to be into the grave. Okay, and how about the Fiend of the Forsaken Tower?
One in on this.
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it's become a complete den of monsters. Good lord, that one's a ways away. No more second towers here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Oh, is that...
It's your call.
Katharina. Are we gonna have to deal with you again on the way?
There's a runner.
After this one, too.
Ooh.
And then I think this might be one of the... I bet if we're taking this path up, Nearest will stop us here for something.
There's a runner.
Man, we're gonna... Apparently we're gonna crash a few runners. Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the Orgus.
Just between us.
Be careful when it stores up power. Its next attack will, hurt, let's just say. So keep your defenses up. I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be so bad. That sounds like Takaja. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. Best make sure you can use some of that. Get them on the way there and on the way back again, beat up all the other contestants? Fuck yeah. Plus, you know, every time we fight Katharina, it might be an increase in our rank with her. Alright, ingredients of Oceania. Sure. While we're here, give me this too.
Cheers.
I think that's the first time I paid attention to that map. Low-key love it. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff going on. And it's going to be a bit of a trip out. A lot of shops in Brawlhaven dealing in rare ingredients. Even stands selling meat harvested from monsters and such. Other than that, there's the butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt from the water shop. The only specialty good you can get from the village nearby is really mellow milk. That's rare, depends on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? Respect that there's more to you than strength. It reminds me, the younger of the Magnus brothers is cooking... I've said too much, forget it. So, the redneck apparently is either a very good or a very bad cook. And Port Brawlhaven.
Cheers.
You know a village called Anindo a little ways north of here? Might look abandoned at first glance, but there's still shopping to do there. Then again, they mostly sell rubbish like rusty weapons and armor. Maybe if you polished them up, you'd find some rare treasures? Oh, are you our Gamble City? I also sell Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb, which is a bath salt, mellow milk, as well as toothbrushes, their specialty. That's about all I can think of. Stop by if you're heading that direction.
Hey, listen!
Discounting Drakengard 3, what's the oddest thing you've ever done? I mean, I don't even count Drakengard 3 as odd.
Hey,
Obnoxious, sure, but I wouldn't say it was odd. Oddest thing I've ever done. Are we talking games, on stream, or in general? I don't know, I've done enough weird shit in my life that nothing even registers as weird anymore.
Hey, listen!
Besides, what's weird for one person is probably not weird for another. Like, it's probably weird to most people that I've eaten a raw horse. Not particularly weird to me. I've done it a couple of times.
What now?
Let's see. We got all our new gear.
Just incredulous.
We bought all our information. We could head straight out, or we could potentially social link. Actually, we could probably just teleport town, go buy the flowers, and take care of
Where
that.
to?
Let's go.
Just boink, straight to the church. Night Trap was a trip. Yeah, you know what? As far as on-stream goes, I'm gonna give it to the time that we streamed Night Trap's remaster on the virtual couch, which I did while dressed as Garomi. That's probably the weirdest thing for on-stream. Excuse me, sir. I would like some flowers.
Hey!
We heard you started offering something outside the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy? Oh, indeed. We sell rainbow flowers. It's not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Its resplendent rainbow colors and soul-soothing beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It's rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation. Yeah, wouldn't expect anything for free here.
Come on!
There's something about it that's unusual. I bet that boy would be happy to get one. The Sanctor did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look. How much does it cost? Huh, yeah, okay, you know what, for only 500, the kid's gonna pay us 8 times that. Haha, ripping children off.
Alright then.
And now we can just teleport back.
Let's go.
Man, Night Trap was certainly something, huh?
Young man.
All right, now let's see which section
right
is the
then.
kid in.
Go.
Seabury Street. Yeah, we have teleportation. We're charging a premium
Yeah?
because we do it fast.
Oh, this
We're paying for speed.
Did you perhaps bring that rainbow flower for me? Thanks, mister. Look at it, it's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So next, you just gotta give this flower to my friend and say I love you, please.
I don't know.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Hold on there, kid. You really think you should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead?
Well, that wouldn't be good. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you.
Right?
You almost ran right out of the city gates looking for a flower. Sounds pretty brave to me. And stupid, but that's not the point.
Alright, I'll take this flower, and I'll be honest about how I feel.
Keep hearing the young man, because it did an Idle's Day shopping spree on all the cities. Oh god. Yeah, all the yelling.
And I forgot to tell my friend how great you are, Waffles.
Well, thank you for your support.
Yeah!
He's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring some more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
Well, I get tolerance and money.
Now then.
Oh my god, our tolerance hit generous. Look at that. We're slightly less terrible.
Tolerance.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. Getting some solid Mr. Popo vibes from this voice? Excellent. That's what we'd hope. Remember, pecking order, bitches. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
You can now tolerate children, right? A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. If it stays inflamed for too long, you should see a doctor. Ah, popularity rank went up to 47. How's it going, hon?
Oh, this blooming heat.
Alright, so that's that one out of the way, which I believe just leaves us with stuff that involves us leaving the city to do things. We should probably consider our routing. That one's the 4-star. Skirmishaw is the 4.5. That's further north. Solace is also at 4, and that's just to the north of us. And has instant kill. Ha ha ha. Gross. But gunners and commanders we can work with. I don't know that we have a new gunner weapon though. Might have to update that. I don't have any money. What am I talking about? Ha 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 ha. Let's see. I think I might want to come back for that one later. Might take the route up this way first. Because Magic Knight, we have plenty of. Seeker and Gunner. I mean, Seeker we can switch over. Either way, I think we're about to have to hit a dungeon for a time. I want to be careful how we route this because I don't want to miss the opportunity to hit all of the gauntlet runners that are on the road. That's troubling. Actually, speaking of weather, the hell is our prediction for weather? I don't want to actually show up in one of these places and have it just be freaking awful again. The Mimic Hole was not pleasant in that weather.
Simply amazing.
Only 2 days in advance. All right, what do we got?
Speaks.
Let's see.
So it'll be stormy here. It'll be cloudy. Well, looks like the campsite's fine.
A village.
Nice little village.
the
And there's
wetlands
the
camp.
campground.
It's 2 days out.
This place.
Well, it's 2 days
And
up
right
here, and that'll
there's
actually
a
land us right
labyrinth. And right
between the
there's a
stormy,
labyrinth.
rather.
And right there's a labyrinth.
That's 2 days out, and the weather's going to be fine.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Man, unfortunately, the ideal... I was hoping to take care of both of the 4s before we did the 4.5, but the ideal path is going to involve doing a 4, then the 4.5, and then a 4 on the way back. We're either passing up
This
through this one,
place.
hitting that runner, up through this way,
And
hitting
right
that runner,
there's a
coming
labyrinth.
back, taking this route,
And right there's a
and
labyrinth.
doing Gracia at the end. Or we do Gracia first.
Oh.
It's a
Hit that runner on
campground.
the way to camp.
Oh.
Katharina's runner on
We'll
the way
face
up.
danger here.
3 days out, though. Stormy.
Oh. And right there's a... Here's where we...
It's a
Monday,
camp. We'll
2-day.
face danger here.
Well,
your
third
call.
day will put us at the camp anyways. So we have no idea what the weather's
We'll
going
face
to be like
danger here.
when we actually get to the tower.
This place.
A little troubling. Tomb to Forest
face
is a bit
danger here.
problematic because if we come up here and then over
This
here,
place.
we're going to have to do a little bit of weird routing on the way back to make sure we don't miss any of
I
the runners.
smell trouble.
This
We'll face danger.
This place.
We'll face danger.
This
path
place.
across, I think, is not good for us if we're trying to hit all of the runners.
And
So I
right
think we're going to
there's
wind
a
up starting
labyrinth.
with Gracia. So we'll arrive here day 2.
And right there's a labyrinth. It's your call.
So it should be stormy by the time we hit here.
We'll face danger here.
And right there's a labyrinth. And right there's a lab. Here's where we are now.
You can stop. You can stop, Gallica. We got you. Yeah, fuck it. We're going up here.
And right there's
2
a
days to
labyrinth.
get to Gracia. We'll arrive when the weather's good. We'll make this our initial stomping ground to rebuild money, finish up the merchant. I'm gonna get someone swapped over
can see
to
it.
Gunner to start leveling that.
Simply
Seems like we're
amazing.
well,
What
no,
now?
they say Gunner because Pierce. We've kind of got that covered. We have megalithic amounts of Pierce. It's sort of how we're destroying everything. Safe's come to move ahead a day to get the day's next forecast. Yeah. Yeah. That is definitely a way to do it. Alright. Fuck it, we out of here.
Hey, you. All right.
Let's go ahead and just
All right then.
hit our stuff up and get out of here. We've got plenty of work to do.
Say. Oi.
Though, actually, we know... No, oops, wrong button. This is not Diablo. I don't need that.
All right.
I want to double check what our options are for follower advancement. Alright, Stroll, Hulkenberg, and Heismay are available. Oh, Maria's available too. Barden's available. Possibilities. Could kill a day or two advancing some ranks before we head out.
What now?
What stuff is waiting for us if we do this? Okay, a new archetype, and... well, just the new archetype. No one's... well, he might be close to finishing it, but no one's particularly close otherwise. What about Hulkenberg? What do you got coming up for us? Extra slot. That's solid. Heismay. Well, I did say we needed an assassin. That wasn't quite what I meant, but okay. Bumping Heismay up a rank does get us that. I don't think Maria's next one was big. Yeah, just cheaper healer. Hold up. Okay. Reprioritizing. Anytime Maria is available, we should probably hit her up. Because getting up to that 7 is a big one. We've already got the partial bonus XP. Though actually, maybe I don't want to. I'm kind of good with the amount of XP we get because it means whenever I go making money, I don't have to worry about out-leveling anything. The last thing I want to do is make the hard mode playthrough not hard. So that actually interests me less. Barden, let me guess. Cheaper studies? Yep, cheaper studies. And then the general. I like how early you can get access to this. Like, haven't even started this guy, but, you know, sure. The general. Alright. Heisman and Stroll. Both of those at least get extra archetypes put on the board, which gets us closer to finishing the job for more. Barton gets you even more piercing damage. We really don't need any more. We're basically raffle stomping shit. Like we took the baby out before we were supposed to fight it. And we do it all with piercing. In fact, honestly, I kind of think our setup is a little bit broken for bosses. Yeah, Barton gets me AoE buffs, which I like, but we've also already got access to some of them. General, though, if it brings me the other Moss skills, will make me very, very happy. But to get to it, we'll need at least 20 in Commander, and Commander hasn't even started yet, so I'm not really concerned.
All right.
Today we kill time with Stroll. Actually, I'm surprised that Heisman's probably not available. Is he available right now? That'd be weird. I thought he was typically more nocturnal. Alright, Stroll for the day. Alright, buddy. Hello. What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam, So I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydron, the landowner and Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever and not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Well, the answer is with a knife. Oh, thank you. Despite having you by my side, it would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. Oh, goody. I don't know that he's going to want to see me. I mean, I just had a sanctoress killed. Like, I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Yeah, you look like a prick. Let's VIP you. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. How do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray?
No.
No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is...
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. You think those wings are tasty? Well, I think if the noble doesn't help us, we're gonna find out. And, to be fair, Hulkenberg would definitely eat them. Might take a few days to reach the capital. Fuck no, we teleport! I mean, it's actually an in-game thing. We literally teleport. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people. Oh, the news might take a few days. Ah, gotcha. We travel faster than the news now. Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Would it be considered cannibalism? That depends. Were Nurus to partake, then yes, by definition, I believe that would be cannibalism. But I'm not entirely certain we're actually considered to be the same race otherwise, so Stroll and I could possibly eat without any concerns of cannibalism. Elda aren't people, so it's not cannibalism. Oh, wait, we're already animals, so yeah. Odd that you would partition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though It's not as though they're still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? Hi, let's introduce you to the concept of society, you worthless prick. They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
And so fate was cruel to them and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. So what he's saying is that if we assault him right now, break every bone in his body, rip off his wings, dip them in a nice little bit of honey mustard sauce, and eat them in front of him while he cries himself to death, well, that's just fate being cruel, and maybe he should have risen above it. This game really makes me want to kill a lot of people, I find. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. Stroll, kill him. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. Oh, I don't think he's giving up, but I gotta ask it.
No.
No, not at all. I'm far from done. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You didn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. I got a better idea. I'm gonna rip off the wings, I'm gonna cook them, and then I'm gonna shove them down his throat and watch him choke to death on his own accidental auto-cannibalism.
Hang on.
You should choose your words more carefully.
Stop!
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. We had gallows nearby. It's time for a public hanging.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Rangief. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydrant to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, called it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. You went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
The last thing, the lore thingy in the wings, is there really a bunch of bones and feathers? Not really lots to cook there. Oh, that's excellent. Honestly, it's all the better. It just means I'm going to dip them in batter. I'm going to fry them up, and they're going to be sharp, crispy, and full of bones as I slam them down his throat. Yes, break his kneecaps to steal all his money. Fate is cruel. Maybe you should get up on your shattered kneecaps and rise above it.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Haliatus must rise again from that ruin of human rot, restored to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I'd heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. Brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? And the village was destroyed. I don't recall any mention of one.
So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Wait, Stroll, are you accidentally rich? Because, you know, the party's quite poor right now.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Can you think of any leads?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so?
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No. We do this together. I want a cut of that money.
No.
And we do this together. I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
Now listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been here to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Just two boys polishing their swords together. Wait, what? He trusts me. The proud noble Stroll, keeper inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, murder that noble son of a bitch.
Of course I'd like you to come.
Now we have the Swordmaster. I'm curious what you bring to the table. You look pretty badass.
I do hope you find the inheritance your parents left you. All I'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. I'd be so proud of how wise beyond your years you become, your father especially. Just like him in that respect.
I'm not worthy to share mention of my father. And whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Gonna go get rich. Stroll and I return to the others. We'll get rich another day. Now let's see. Will we have a late night Heisme? The dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Luis's Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route. Okay, so we can't attempt at night. That's fine. It's the same as a dungeon.
All right.
All right. Is anybody... Nah, no one's available. Okay, so Heisme was actually just going to be available during the day. Oh, I am not courageous enough. Fortunately, our courage is on the verge of increasing, so I guess that's what we'll spend our evening doing. I don't know, we'll find someone to tell scary stories to or something.
Oh, hey!
Wow, port cities tonight definitely have their own atmosphere. Why don't we take a look around? If you ever need help, just ask.
Wonderful.
Well, I need to find some courage. Ooh, wait, I could get drunk. Liquid courage. That counts, right? Let's see. Go up to the top here. Is anywhere an option for courage? Regrettably, the answer appears to be no. Well, failing that, what else am I terrible at? Alright, wisdom's close to a boost. Eloquence is still Garbaggio. So, maybe I'll go work on that. I think I saw an option for eloquence near the statue.
Let's go.
We'll work on our eloquence. Oh, different city night too? Yeah, that's fair. There might be courage elsewhere.
Where to?
Martira, do you have courage? You actually do have courage.
Let's go.
I just want to hang out with Brigitte more. That's really what this boils down to. Plus, I mean, I'm really kind of hoping that they'll give me the opportunity to do something about the whole dog situation. Because I need to hurt somebody. This game makes me angry. Oh, it's one of them. Ever play the Labyrinth of games? What, like Galeria? No, actually I did the preview for... I actually did a pre-launch look at the Labyrinth of Refrain, and I bought it and I never got around to playing it. And I don't think I bought Galeria because I hadn't sat down and played Refrain at all. At some point, I'd like to, but... Man, I love the genre, but Etrian Odyssey has spoiled me so hard to it that it's very difficult for me to really invest in anything outside of that series. Kill, maim, and burn in Korn's name? Oh, fuck yes. It is amazing how... Oh, okay, so I honestly wonder if 5-10 years ago, would this game have landed differently? Because right now, despite the fantasy setting and stuff, there's plenty of stuff in it that is a little too relatable in ways that just kind of makes my blood slightly boil. Hey, how remarkable you are. A person in this town electing to speak to a Mastari like me. You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away. Well, I'm not a sanctus prick, so, you know. What a thing to proclaim so boldly in public. I must admit you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we have a chat? A discussion on fate in the heart of a sanctus town.
Really?
A Mastari perspective on sanctism. Learning more about the Mastari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right? Wait, no, it said tolerance. I thought that was a courage icon over here. Sorry, Mastari lady.
All right.
Oh, nope, I was not. Didn't go far enough. I do like talking to the Mastari, though. They're interesting. Spirited youth, huh? Worship Slanesh if I had to pick a Chaos God? Well, your death will be hilarious, let's just put it that way. And will probably involve Eldritch Dildos. Hopefully we get a new Etrian after they got to practice with the ports. Yeah. Man, it's tough though, because like, a huge part of Etrian Odyssey's appeal was the map drawing system. They had such good tools for it. And over the course of... I started them with the very first release back on the DS, so I built up a whole kind of internal language for how I did the mapping in the game. Absolutely love them. You know what the platform over there is, mate? It's a mirror that shows what you're made of. Times like these, you need courage where it counts. Only thing for is just to jump headlong into this canyon with a rope, of course. Wait, is this bungee jumping?
Yeah?
You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. I suppose there's no harm in trying. To take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You'll return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. If I jump from this height, I bet it'll break my legs. I mean, raise my courage. Okay. Apparently I'm going to spend the night bungee jumping. That's the spirit. Think you'll have that spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? I'm bungee jumping. So you've made up your mind about this. I can tell by the look on your face that you're committed. I guess I can't talk you out of this.
Whoa, what a weird-looking Shin Megami Tensei.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. How's it going, man? How you doing this evening? You okay? I step off the ledge confidently. Fuck my life!
Incredible!
That did not really bungee. I'm pretty sure I just shattered my spine. Oh my god, there was no bounce on that. I'm half the man I used to be and half of it's on the floor. Wow, you do it with such elegance, such artistry even. They did say rope, but I figured, like, come on, that's just like, oh my god, everything. Just, oh. Who even thought of this as a thing to do in game? This would kill you. Oh, impressive. I enjoyed watching that, so I want to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it. Yes, they roped me into it, but tish. Thank you for the bits. By the way, Bill, you see we have new emotes. I got a foreign coin. And since the jumping up such a high place has increased my courage while also reducing my intelligence.
All right.
Oh god, that barely moved at all. Gallica and I discussed the test of courage as we made our way back to the others, very slowly because I'm pretty sure I'm crippled for life.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It hurts so bad. Yes, I added the Hulk and Blank and some speed lines to play with. And your popularity went up a tiny bit, yeah. The day of the soiree is approaching. You need to secure our infiltration route to Luis's quarters before then. We must proclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Isn't it long last? If you'll finally have the means to break the prince's curse. The curse is cursed. The curse is so cursed. Yo, dog, I heard you like curses.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
19 days until Luis's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. Okay, rainy day here.
It's
I
really
like the
coming
grayscale
down.
version of the blank. Oh. Heisme wants to hang.
Oi there!
All right.
Who else is available on this awful rainy day? Hulkenberg is. Heisme is. Heisme gets his new class at least. Maria is. And Barden is. Ma'am, I want to go dungeoning, but I know I should do some of this. You know what make this game top tier? Being able to spend all your time fishing? Look. Look. As far as fishing in video games goes, I have done my time. I have put in the hours. I feel that after our Hero Must Die Again run, where I fished myself literally for an entire week unto death, I have paid my fishing dues in all games for all time. They need never, ever occur again. Ooh, I like that mix, Bill. Also, apparently people found yesterday that a certain emote modifier with the Hulken blank makes it look like she's tasting things, which has led to some interesting combinations. Alright, let's hang with Heisme, gets him to 3, gets his new class, and also means that all of our party members are at least kind of evenly spaced at 3. I will circle back for Barden, though, because I do want to get his extra thing while he's available. And we have time. We're going to have to do a lot of travel, so I don't want to spend too much time doing this, but I do want to get a bit while we can. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Heisme, we should talk. Yes, that Bill. Oh my god. I can't believe that turned out like that.
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there. All the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? I don't suppose I could ask your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but... let's do it, buddy.
My thanks.
We'll go then, in that case. I hate to ask, but could you teleport us to Martira? This has got to be inconvenient for the rest of my team, you know? Hulkenberg's out in the city doing stuff, and he's like, shoot, I forgot something on the runner. I should go back and... Where's the runner? Where'd the runner go? Did they leave me here? What's happening? Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many of his own age. It seems they do not cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here and singed to pieces. Not enough for a boy his age to fit in. This is... wow. Just the phrasing on this, Heisme. But at the same time, it's like, he's not joking either. He's dead serious. So, let's look somewhere else then, dude.
That means...
shall we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
I think we would do well to check other options.
My apologies.
About somewhere deeper in the forest, if you do not mind indulging me just a bit further. Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Battering footsteps from beasts among the trees. The smell of animal waste. You can feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. Well, he wouldn't be lonely. No, I don't... I mean... bit dangerous. It might be too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it is still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations, if you do not mind. Yeah, no problem. You're very thorough. You're really the careful type, Heisme. It is not just me. You'll find most UGF do this. We contemplate and hesitate until we are perfectly content with our decision.
The truth is...
all UGF travel far and wide to find perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. God damn it, people, stop. Thank you for the giant bits, Bill, but stop poking lies. Don't lick the ditto. God damn it. What is wrong with you people? That's it. Most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it.
But
as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It is not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That is why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes. On the long list of reasons or the short list? Give me the long list, Reaper. That being said, this is not your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. Ah, man, we can take our time.
It'll be fine.
It's fine. We'll give it as much thought as you need.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Then
might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again. This time, I would like to see somewhere full of open space. Man, some of the places we've gone with, Neris, he's taken the pictures of, or sketched pictures of, would be good places for this.
Hmm?
Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
What is it? Well, for one, we spent our time here. For two, Conception 2.
No.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son...
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through glass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, it is as he might burst out of grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know it is just an empty fantasy. Yeah, I know it's difficult. You've endured so much pain.
My apologies.
I have to tell you, I am really happy that they gave us like a small animal character that could have easily been typical mascot character fodder, and he's just not. You know? He's somber, he's serious, he's got that wonderfully deep voice, like, he is not a joke. And I really appreciate that. Apologies. I did not mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it here too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face.
But...
And yet... Oops. Clicked too fast. Is there something still bothering you?
The truth is...
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. Oh, you just remembered it?
What?
Yeah, just now remembering about your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I have not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they would welcome me back.
Oh.
The wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit?
Let's go.
But...
Yeah, No, you're alright. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Heismay's extraordinary resolve in the depth of his gratitude. Such a good dude. The aloof hermit Heismay, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, find somewhere to bury that poor kid.
I must come to a decision.
And now we can assassin. That's interesting looking. Ooh, and I gotta go take a look and see what these new things offer us. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let us head to my village another day. call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Heisman's been really good. It's not just deadpan serious. He cracks jokes, good ones too. Yep. No, he's got a personality. And that's kind of the thing. He has a personality outside of the dude who lost his son.
I'm just incredulous.
It's nice. I'm actually kind of hoping they keep our party really small because this very small group actually works and actually has some depth. We don't need a ton of people. A ton of people just kind of dilutes the potential for complexity and depth in characters, I think. Now, is anyone available? Less is more in this one for sure? Yeah.
Hmm?
I assume I can't. Yeah, we don't know where Catherine is, so I can't go see her. Doesn't seem like anyone's gonna lurk the evening. Let's see if I got him next. Oh, extra inherited slots. Okay, those are good. It's probably the same deal next for, yeah, extra slots and extra slots.
I'm just
well, I think what we should do, let me double check a quest here.
What now?
Hold on, where is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, well, 12 of 15. I'm pretty sure between the commander and the 2 we just unlocked, we actually have the 3 more we need to finish that. So let's just go ahead and have some people do that, and we'll take the opportunity to look and see. Alright, what does the assassin offer? Cool looking. Alright. Huh. Chance of getting an item each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Medium physical dark to an enemy with Secunda built in. Good shit. Still has steel. Nice. Hex on all enemies. Heavy physical dark to one enemy may one-hit kill. Increase evasion 5%. Evasion against electric attacks goes up, which is his weak spot. Weak physical slash damage to one enemy 1 to 3 times. Absorbs MP and might one-hit kill a target. Well, multi-hit stuff is based on luck, so that one's a good one for us at least. Yeah, we do know where Kath is. We gotta go to the rudder, which is part of why I want to make sure we go up there. Get the opportunity to run into her. And the Swordmaster. Damn. That's, well, someone decided to take their gear from Monster Hunter. I've had that great sword. Being hit by an enemy attack during overworld combat will not trigger battle with enemy advantage. Huh. Okay. Oh, nice. Comes with round slash. This was a synthesis skill for the warrior. Increase evasion against slash. Medium physical slash to all enemies. Heavy physical slash to all enemies. Wow, he's got a lot of AoE apparently. And increase basic attack power by 50%. Not bad since basics are kind of really bad. Unfortunately, I don't know that anyone is... Oh, he's close at 17. He can almost research it. And Heismay's got 19 on Thief, so he's almost ready for the Assassin. So as long as somebody gets Commander, we're actually quite close to having what we're looking for. Oh, no, we're not. I have taught Commander to someone already. Shoot, right, we did that. I need one more. Need one more unlock. Almost 100% Gilu. Two levels went into Agility. And otherwise, that's it. It's all otherwise goddamn luck. Which, at least, you know, with the merchant on, we have 52 of it. Okie doke. Well, we don't have anything particularly useful. I think I'm going to go back to Martira and bungee jump again.
Where to?
Let's go.
Still need more courage anyways.
So that's what it's come to.
Oh, we've already maxed some and just moved on from them already. Actually, Hulkenberg's pretty deep into the Magic Knight already. I think she's almost halfway through it. All right, let's jump. Oh, it's more expensive this time. Ooh, we got a special thin rope. Sure, yeah. All right, this better give me good courage.
Good.
Hooray! Special thin rope. You better give me extra courage for this, man. I'm terrified I'll run off the ledge with my eyes closed. Oh my god, I tripped!
Honestly.
Well, when you run with your eyes closed, that's how it goes. That was interesting. Yeah, everybody has bad days, mate. Tell you what, take this to commemorate your survival. Here. Gambling stall silver. I was too scared to make the leap. My courage still improved making the attempt. Oh, seriously? Alright, you know what? It did the job. It's fine.
Courage.
We can potentially access Brigitte again, so... Oh my god. Everything fell off. Why are we diving off the deep end again? I'm building courage. Yeah, rope break. Oh god.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Somehow.
Yeah, moved on even though the XP overflows. I'd rather actually be on the classes experimenting with them than just sitting on a high-level class building up items from it. Well, there's a great number of the city's soldiers have been injured. It seemed they had a run-in with a human. The group that was attacked was comprised... Hulkenberg, I expect better from you. That's incorrect use of comprised. Was composed mainly of no recruits out on training exercise. Many of the injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid. Oh, horrible. There's nothing we can do to help.
That reminds me.
We've already taken on a related request, haven't we? Let's go gather those medicinal ingredients so they can treat the injured. Well, look, the longer we wait, the more they die, the less we need the ingredients. Win-win.
Did you know?
Easier quest for us. Ooh, ha 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 ha. The day after tomorrow's Forgiveness Day, where stores throughout the city have the biggest sales of the year. I can't wait. Kind of already spent my money, so. And Barden's the one who wants to hang with us, so that's perfect. I was planning to do that anyways.
All right.
I'm not going to be able to make any use of... Am I? Actually? Oh, man, I wonder.
What now?
There is one way I can make use of the sales that are coming. That is...
All right. Where to?
We teleport to a place that has a dungeon available within a day, and we merchant the hell out of it. That's about the only way.
Oi there!
I guess the question is, if we generally mostly bought what we needed anyways, do we care?
Oi there! All right then.
Oh, this is most troubling.
Let's go.
Let's get a better look at our map and figure out
Are
what our
we
best
departing?
options are then.
Now then.
So, we're not going to leave from here for anywhere, because everywhere is too
Much
far.
to see.
There's a runner.
Which one?
Here.
Which one?
Grotto's got Sandflash going on.
That's where you want to go.
Don't think
Which
that'll
one?
work for us.
Let's see.
I'd have to pick somewhere...
A village,
Let's see.
Oh, man. Actually... I could just walk out of Grand Trad. Yeah, I know we get extra XP in bad weather, but we're playing on hard. If enemies get around at all, it's pretty much a KO. So exploiting the turn-based system is the best bet we have to stay alive. I do not do things in bad weather. Except for the one time we did a whole dungeon in bad weather. It was terrible. I'm gonna just teleport back to Grand Trad and walk out the front door. That is the single fastest way, I think, to
Where to?
Get access to things we can kill and make money off of.
Damn. What will I do? Understood.
Will I consider snakes to be nope ropes or danger noodles? I consider them to be snakes, because I hate the stupid terms people use for them.
This place.
Oh, it does cost me the time. It's easily accessible, but it's still going to cost me the day. Man, is it worth it? Can confirm those Guptoras are no joke if anybody weak to what they're doing. Yeah. Man, the real, I think my favorite dungeon I've run though so far was going to the Goblin one way too early. That was tooth and nail to survive. And literally, if they got around, they just killed the whole party. I think I bought most of the stuff anyways. Like the really big expensive stuff, things like the fishing harpoon and whatnot, we've already picked it up. Nah, I'm gonna say screw it. I don't think it's actually, I don't think it's worth the time.
Yeah, but... Got it.
Yeah, Stroll's attack is garbage because he's a healer right now.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
He's almost done with it. For bosses, we've had him running Faker instead, and we'll put him back into something a bit more physical later, but as it turns out, other people are filling his role better, so...
All right.
Alright, let's go see Barden. Hopefully he made it back to town before the terrible, terrible news did. I wonder how things are going for him.
What?
Oh, right, he had the terrible Irish, didn't he? Oh, it's you. How far are you in your travels for you to be in Martira of all places? Oh, but I shouldn't pray. I'm sure you've some urgent business or another, and I shan't make you tardy for it. You are my business, Barden.
Thank you.
Oh, many thanks to you for being so kind to myself. I just seem to get lost thinking about it.
The truth is...
I wanted to consult with you on less blather about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. Or establishing a town governor which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for the town.
So...
For the most part, the townspeople agreed on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with, Lady Joanna and the whole kidnapping and eating children thing. Doesn't really make you any friends. It may seem like the town people are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fellow best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea. What's out it all? Now everyone's clamoring for me to be governor. I mean, honestly, what we know of Barden, I kind of would prefer him to be the one anyways.
Right.
No, you know, you're suited for it. So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself until we come on.
Still, though...
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything right. It's stretch, I'm no hero. It was all thanks to a lot of you. But I could say that all day and they still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. I want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them? My dude, everything is a challenge. Waking up in the morning is a challenge. Drawing breath is a challenge.
Hey.
Everything worth doing is always a challenge.
Wait, what?
Oh, is it always?
True.
I do remember hearing the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Oh, thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor, and I'll restore the whole place. I'm sure it'll go fine. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me. Barton did miss his subordinate running a human trafficking ring at the behest of his boss. Well, to be fair... I mean, yes, Morris was definitely a problem. But I really think the only mistake Barton honestly made was trusting Joanna. She clearly managed to orchestrate a lot of dirty shit because of that. I mean, as guardsman, most of his job was keeping people safe from the threats from outside. No one expected the consumption of children to be an interior deal. Well, considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I'll serve faithfully so I can be a true hero in this town, like you. I sense Barton's extraordinary determination and faith in me. I like Barton. He's a good dude. Yes, if we come back and people are being fed to monsters again, we're
I'll
gonna
do
have words,
anything
dude.
for this town I
Commander's a
adore.
bit cheaper now. Still need another right to get general, though. Barton, you finally decide what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up!
I'll rest easy with you in charge. The sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Oh, too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work on some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man. But I mean, also get to work.
Well...
Go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will you? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it. Holy shit, Barton. What the hell?
Whoa.
What? That's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof we were playing it right. But anyway, Sweaty, I'm determined to protect this town, except apparently for the children. Oh, terrifying.
My thanks.
Oh, thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. What? Barton, what the hell is Hunter and Prey? I parted ways with Barton and returned to the group. I knew I liked him. He terrifies children too. Back to the tavern. Excellent. Is it Brigitte? Yes, it is.
All right.
I must go see her.
Hmm?
Hello, my lovely shady lady. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet... Barton's so wholesome, it's funny kids don't like him. I think he's so big, and probably quite fast.
Ah, just you.
Oh, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
But...
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go. I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
You.
Waffles, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then will you come with me? We do this. Come this way. I don't know if the puppy's rescuable.
The truth is...
I'm hoping so, but... The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. Okay. What are you planning?
What?
So reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Oh, I knew I liked her for a reason. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it, right?
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Oh, hell no, game. Where is the fuck yes option? I am in for this. Brigitte Wick, yes. Welcome back, Leiden, and absolutely. Ugh. Come on. Give me the option to say yes. I want to support her in this. We finally have someone who's actually going to do something to terrible people appropriately, and the game's like, well, really, I don't think it's a good idea. Fuck you! It is a perfect idea. I'm gonna go with the least offensive option. Brigitte, I want you to think this through. Just so you really enjoy it, you know? You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte is suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Do you expect me to believe that nonsense? For you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be. I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. I just want to light the village on fire with her. Come on, game, let me.
No!
I have never thought for a moment it was right for her to die. Then is it not just for those who kill to be killed? Is that not your precious equality? I don't want to lose anything else I care about. Well, I understand that feeling for sure. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it. Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In
You may
any
leave.
case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner, dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Where is the burn the villagers button? She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I'm Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land.
Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them.
The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me. Wow. So, church probably killed her fucking dog. And... yeah. Oh... But it's okay if I burn down the church, right?
Out with it.
So if I said the merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't be.
Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant, Papa. I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more.
Hmm.
This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, and now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? It's a good question, because what are they aiming for? I mean, if she came here and killed everyone, then I guess the church can arguably spread igniters as, like, self-defense tools, right? I don't think just harassing her matters. I think she's a means to an end. After all, she did say they knew exactly what she would do with the information when she got it. Maybe it's about selling more magic igniters?
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. You have a private army? I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigitte's deep gratitude. And I'm glad we didn't kill a bunch of Ujiefs.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Ooh. Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. Probably means that we'll have a very good discount tomorrow, but we won't have anything to buy and no money with which to buy it. But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless.
This is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. Do we really need the excuse to hang out? Why wouldn't we? You really are a strange one.
Speaking of...
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
That's why...
If you're willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
Clever girl. If you'd like to come, then come. It's not like I want you to or anything. Baka. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart, so come if you wish. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigitte's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn. Business Tsundere, right?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So, 7/26 would apparently be Forgiveness Day.
That means...
Maria wants to talk with us.
Oi there!
So, is this
What now?
the day with all the sales, special discounts? No, that's the 27th. Big Bargain Day. Well, again, I'm not too worried about our stash. And we don't really have money, so... I'd rather spend the time advancing a couple of social links, and then that way we can just go out and start dungeoning. To that end, I wonder if Barden's available. Because if he is, that would at least get the general on the table. He's not. Well, Maria is. And so is Hulkenberg. But perhaps it is time to move along. Okay. We could hang potentially, but not like with any sort of advancement right now. I think I might just want to get cracking on the dungeon stuff. Oh no, I'm with Harley Marie's take on it. By the end of this, I think I'd rather just become king, not actually abdicate to the prince, burn the church to the ground, tax and then kill all of the nobles, and generally enact Katharina's plan for the throne as well. She's got moxie. I like where she's coming from. We could hang with Maria. But I think for the moment, I just want to get out there and get to work. Do need to check the forecast, though.
Let's
now
go.
that it has clearly been some time.
Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
How fitting is 725 to the plan? Let's see, what is it? Either way, someone's getting a whole lot of fisting. Yeah, no, that's about
Oi!
that's about right.
All right then.
Say,
Hey, you. Simply
You there.
amazing.
Okay, let's read
Sweet.
fortune.
Let's see.
Okay. 3 days out, we're looking at Stormy. 1 day out, Tomb of Lament, we're looking at Stormy. 3 days out, that camp is going to be Stormy,
There's
but
a
it is a
runner.
camp,
And
fortunately,
there's
so
a
not
campground.
super relevant.
This place.
So I think we can go ahead,
This
head up
place.
towards...
Nice little village.
Let's see, 1 day out.
It's a
Here,
campground.
day 2,
This
we arrive here.
place.
We'll thread the storminess if we take this route. And that'll just slip us through into when it's fine, but doesn't give me any wiggle room if I need to rest a day. So that being the case... Hey, Vamp, I see your waffles.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Forest or the tomb? What are we feeling?
Which one?
And then we've got 17 days, and I want to finish up able to go to the sandworm's nest for the...
Which one?
Not the sandworm nest.
Nice little village.
We'll face danger here.
The grotto. Just for something off stream so I can get us our money back. Almost Halloween?
This place.
Yeah, you're right. I guess that means we should go to a tomb, doesn't it? Double dipping tonight. I appreciate it, Vamp. I appreciate it. Better plan to set the church on fire, and if any people inside are protected by the king's magic and make it out alive, consider taking over the throne to kill them after. Now, the question is, in a case like that, would the king's magic stop us from setting the fire in the first place? I'm not certain. Oh, the hell with it. I'm going to the tomb.
I can see it.
Simply amazing.
It's either that or...
All right then.
Let me check something.
Let's go.
Everyone's here.
What is the
Now
travel
then.
time?
Ah, danger.
Calling for a breathe.
Just a moment.
Man-Eater in the Mine is only a
Which
day
one?
out. We could actually say to do that now. We'd probably be able to make some good money off of it.
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
I think
Let's
that
move.
lets me get two birds with one stone right now. We can get some money before the big sale, just in case.
that's what
We can
it's
take care of a
come
bounty
to.
that we've left open, and we'll get some more money off the bounty itself when we turn it in. Gives us an opportunity to test out some of the newer... Well, test-ish. We might just squash most things. Either way, we'll make some bank.
You're not serious.
How's the faker working out? I'm actually not running it.
Everyone is
waiting
here.
to finish Merchant. But we did put Stroll on it for a
Now
little bit,
then.
and it was very useful for bosses.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Okay.
There is much to
We
see.
go to the cave, we do the bounty.
It's your call.
Actually, I should probably buy info on it just in case. I don't think I have. Just in case.
All right then.
Let's go.
Notice the king's magic doesn't protect you from the idea of wanting to kill someone, so you tend to simply burn the church when you set your plan in action. I don't know. I mean, they've had 10 attempted assassinations on Luis, right? And you gotta figure, after seeing and hearing how Grius died, they must have tried different things.
What you want to know?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Southeast of this town is the Man-Eater's Grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back, which is how the place got its name. Deep within that place dwells the Alpha Rockworm Volmo. Now, apparently, there's a leader of the Volmo pack, and rumor has it there's several of them there.
He's the real skinny.
If you slay one, they'll call for another immediately, so if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently they're weak to ice, maybe sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those, since they'll try to paralyze you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? They sell equipment there that prevents paralysis. Now, prepare yourself well, and then go is all I'm saying. Buy some more information from me when you come back, yeah? Okay. Fair enough. We can work with that. I believe I have at least a little bit of anti-paralysis already. Question is, who's the appropriate person to give it to, and... Actually, I can sit in the front right now. I think it's only Stroll that really needs to be in the back. Let's make sure that Hulkenberg has the anti-paralysis. I know I've got some here. Here we go. Just in case. And we'll have to maybe sell some stuff and get a little bit more. No, have fun with that, Fab.
Think I'll forget this, do ya? So that's what it's come to. You're not serious.
Tangentially related, I actually really enjoy the weird luck build because it's different than what most people would go on their first run. It's been an odd one. I'm by nature typically a strength player. In pretty much everything. I like the breaking of bones, that is all. It's fun. Good times to feel it shatter under steel fist.
Now then.
Looks charming.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Now can I... Actually... Will we stop in the way automatically? I'm not sure. I'm gonna
We
go
could
here this way.
replenish ours.
It's your call.
No, let's
I think
pick this and just make sure we go all the way through.
Let's be off.
Well, off we go.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. I guess I've got some time to talk to Stroll at the moment.
All right then.
Hey, listen!
Delica, why?
Hmm?
Why did you do that?
There's also a trophy called Hey Listen for talking to Gallica like 100 times or something.
Hey.
Hello. What's your plan for today? I get restless too, but I suppose it's important to let off steam, hmm?
Oh, right.
Beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. You're free at the moment? I could use your advice about something.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to burden you with all my personal problems. Let's hang, my dude.
I'm sorry.
I know I need to be better about keeping my emotions in check.
Right.
Remember what we heard about my inheritance?
Hey, list in.
Thank you for the bits, Phil. Now, there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia. Save your people.
Sure.
Your inheritance can help all your townspeople.
No.
Yes, Rangif and the others. And yet, he would rather I use it to rebuild my house. To be lord of a prosperous house. That's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter. And then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth. A son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. All of that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life. Well, your life is yours to choose. I mean, you kind of are free from all of that because your hometown's horribly destroyed.
Hey.
Your life is yours to choose. If only it were that easy.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
Never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre of servants. The house, its name, both are the cornerstones of Halia. That means nothing to the people suffering cast out by the fire. I put the house first in spite of that. I am no different than Lord Hydra. What is my course? A lack of clear answers clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
There's a ray of light between those clouds thanks to you. Clouds. Brain, what are you doing? I need to seek out that inheritance. I know that much. Well, I'm coming with. It sounds like we need to look into this ourselves. You would join me. Does your generosity know no bounds? Pay me back with your inheritance. I want to see your home. Can't let you go alone. I want to see your home. But also pay me back with your inheritance. I'm curious to see your home.
You're a kind one.
I honestly didn't expect such kindness, though. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet, then? I sense Stroll's deep in trust in me. Sweet. So we managed to actually pull a level out of this this trip.
I'm
well, that's
relieved
handy.
in knowing that I'm not alone.
Extra slots for warrior. Cool. I really should be the one helping you. Yeah, it's quite the opposite, time and time again.
Thanks.
Thanks for that. It's not safe to go alone. Take this blueberry
The
waffle.
party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
As it steps on the grazing animals. Considering I worship Slanesh, you keep misspelling his name, by the way. If reincarnated into this world, would I be a Clamar? No. They're far too uptight and stuffy to be anything related to Slanesh. You'd be much more likely to come back as a goblin, honestly. I think they're much closer in nature. Chaotic freedom. Alright, gonna stop here, take a look. Clamar have sticks up their ass. If anything, they're closer to Ultramarines. As ever, there's a calm, peaceful place in this village.
Slinch is crabby
That's a charm,
business
isn't it?
anyways.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. Indeed. Let's take this time to relax and stretch your wings a bit, shall we?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already here. That's what I wanted. Let's see. Oh, I've already bought up all their Magna pills, sadly. I've got 10 of those. Oh, use all bathing to... Oh, man. So, I'm just thinking here. I'm allowed to use these, right? I can permanently boost my agility that way. Yeah, right? Yeah. That's not illegal. It's not outside of our... Oh, damn, it's kind of expensive. I think it's still legal for us to use that stuff.
Now then.
Oh, bungee jumping made me a bit of money, actually. So go ahead and sell that stuff.
Now then. Now then.
Gonna sell a bunch of my older
Now
gear.
then. Now then.
That one can be purified, so I'm gonna leave that. Haven't done that one yet. Bastard sword can be sold.
Now then.
Keeping my Dragon's Judgment just because I love it. That said, though, we've got multiple blades better than it, so we definitely don't
Now
need
then.
it. I can't bear to sell the Dragon's Judgment, though. We worked so hard for it, you know? I'll sell one of
Now then.
these. Alright, the Tekken are what we stole from Katharina during the fight. Nice. Decently powerful.
Now then. Now then.
Sell that basic hunter's one. Got our sweet Hellfire Fangs to use eventually. my various abacuses.
Now then. Now then.
It's almost enough money to get the 3 more I want to have. Almost. I don't think 50 miles enough. Should I continue focusing on it? Yes. If it's not 99, it's not enough, Otter. That's what you all keep telling me. Well, you have time to use them. Yeah, the bath salts are a bit of a question in that regard.
Now then.
I'm curious, we might be so strong that we don't actually get engaged in combat here for real, though, which means there's not a ton of point in me actually
Now then.
getting these accessories, but they might still come in handy again later, so I'm inclined to make the effort. And we'll make the money back merchanting anyway, so...
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's make sure everyone's got one just in case.
All right.
Alright,
Hey.
let's continue on.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
Both! And I'm sure we'll find them in equal measure.
All right.
This is the Valmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood.
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so the people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave the situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. Now, you know what? We'll eradicate them. And the little larva, too. Well, someone's wound up. What has gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh.
I think the mere mention of Valmo sent his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. Yes, that oh, that dinner table. Just a second, I sensed something. This feeling, it's
So hey.
there. It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neris is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Okie dokie then. At long last, finally, for the first time in a while, I can make some money again.
Okay then. Let's go.
We doing this.
Hey.
I feel like I haven't got to fight anything in too long.
Hey!
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
I was gonna say, I don't think anything can survive a fight with us, though.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make our money back.
That was
easily here.
brilliant.
Hi guy, don't care about you, bye guy.
We got this. Wait, I think maybe we should try
Come on.
moving.
Oh yeah, this is just cash bonanza for us. Alright, so we have to find a different way to do that.
That might be of use later.
Cashapalooza, just a little. All we need is for a high density of guys. Throw everything they got at us. Right, that's actual stairs down. Let's go ahead and just take this little pop up here.
They all seem pretty weak.
Take this!
You got this.
Oh, it's the wisdom tooth. Ah, you there? Are you making sure to fight higher rank enemies?
What?
Not at the moment, technically, no. It's the talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? Yeah, if you fight higher rank enemies, you get lots of experience as a reward, and you get super buff. Weak enemies aren't worth the trouble. Barely get any experience, you'll stay wimpy and wobbly. This is why it's easier to get your money without worrying about unbalancing yourself on the XP and Archetype XP side. The weaker your opponent is, the less experience you get. Bullying the weak just shows how weak you are. If you want to get tough, you have to bite down and take on strong, high-rank monsters, and if you don't, you'll be the rank one. Smelly. A lot more top secret tooth truths. We meet again. Like, brush your teeth before you go to bed. Bye. Whatever you say, tooth.
They noticed us. On your guard.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
Just give me your money, that's all I want.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up.
Bully the
All
strong
right,
instead,
look at
right? Oh, excellent. Money.
I think there's...
Is this what we want for Nurse? I'm sensing something from that treasure chest.
All right.
I love it.
Screwed up mineral. Common ore. There's an inexplicable screw in it. I found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside.
Okay, so...
You know what? It could be the relic Neros was talking about. Let's show it to Neros anyway. As Gallica said, the stone may be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Neros. Giant talking tooth going fight strong enemies or you'll be a scrub forever is quite the thing to enter to. Yeah, they're weird. But they're trying their best to help us. How you doing this evening, random purse? Alright, Modern Guy, what do you got? My fellow adventurers, are you all prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangaflos unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get hit and lose all feeling in your body, I'd recommend you burn them with fire. They're not so fond of that.
Sure is a bit of good info from that tooth.
Thank you. Thank you for the bit spill. Yes, it's the wisdom tooth.
Oh.
Spawner. Perfect. There's our money maker.
Hail!
Yeah.
Yes, bring to me the cash.
They saw us.
The cash that is your life.
Cat!
I knew I could count on you.
More. Give me more. Seriously, don't be so weak. Give me more.
All right.
That was brilliant.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
I don't know, guys. Kind of slow. I feel like the dog one was way more effective.
Let's push through.
Skill.
Hey, good one.
It doesn't speed up. I'm gonna have to break it just because it's annoying.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Come on, Cat! Let's push through.
Spawn more.
That was brilliant.
All right. How's that?
Skill.
Right there.
Amazing! Great moves back
I
there.
desire more cash. Take it out of your ass.
Impressive as ever.
Cat!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
You see a bit more than you can chew yet.
If you see a use for it,
Womp.
I say take it with you.
Come on!
Hey, good one.
Well, we
Why
have
not?
made most of the money I spent on the accessories back already. Hey, Newton, how's it going? We're finally able to get into a dungeon again, and I picked one that I could get to quickly because tomorrow is apparently like the giant sale day. But I also have no money. Yes, we found a very slow infinite money farm, but to be fair, just running in and out of the dungeon accomplishes the same thing. I'm actually think this is a little bit too slow.
Skill. Well done. The scourge is no more.
They noticed us. On your guard.
Come on. Show yourselves.
I knew you could do it.
Be my cash pile. Thank you.
Such skill.
I knew I could count on you.
How did this happen?
Have you come to take on the Valmo? You best turn right around. I'm warning you for your own good. I tried challenging my comrades, but weapons didn't do much. No matter how much we crushed, they just called more over. Apparently there are entire affinities that just have no effect. I wonder what type of magic would work.
Well, we already know the answer is ice, so we can set that up easily enough. For the moment, we're just here to kill
Let's push through.
for cash.
Excellent. I've
Thank
grown
God, that's
more
why I actually
powerful.
leveled. Ooh, blessed water.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that. Would sure.
Yes, soon my abacus will rule all. Haven't tried merchant on the main character yet. I see its reputation is well deserved. Oh god, yes. This is pure cash. Ah, that can be purified.
What now? You can trust in me.
Where else do we... Oh, up and around the corner there's more loot. Yeah, merchant just makes money like mad.
Watch out.
Okay, well, we're already at our target, but I'm not done here yet. So we'll just go ahead and save, and then we're going to go murder some more things, get more money, and finish just stripping this place bare.
Yep.
I actually kind of dislike, I dislike that Eerie. It's not necessarily wrong, but I really dislike that it's incentivized that strongly.
They saw us.
Take this.
That's actually fighting.
This could be our chance.
We make the first move.
It's a Kaimenza.
Face me. Nothing personal. What a blunder.
So much for that.
I will fight
Steal?
with pride.
No,
Come
no
forth,
steal?
royal soul.
Probably shouldn't be throwing too much money around, but
Now, what's...
The power of ice.
I think they're weak to wind, though.
Is everyone all right? Magic Knight! I'll run you through! What?
No, that's not good for her. Oh, good God, poor girl. This is what happens in this difficulty if you give anything one action.
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
I'm sorry.
That's fantastic. So mega tens. In that moment, virtually everyone dies.
I'll use what I must. Mustn't settle for the easy way.
Yep. I mean, they already get the extra turn just because we're on the difficulty we're on, and they make full use of it.
I'll save this.
Yikes!
Nope.
There's no way
All
out
right.
of this.
So you're
He's about to
strong.
collapse.
This team has entirely too many weaknesses to this thing, so...
Everyone,
Roll!
forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet!
I see your game.
Come on, not like this!
Well, at least Heisman is evasive.
Please.
You squirrely little
Foes are in
bastard.
the area still.
And out he goes.
What now?
That's fantastic. I swear Heisman just at the end all the time is like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go now. Exactly, Yui. And done and out. That was so SMT. Oh my god, is it ever? Heisme being good for something? Man, I don't know. You might not be using your Heisme correctly. Mine's been great. Well, that is going to be a pain in the ass. Better option is to give it no turns. Which means Hammer of Justice time. Heisme also being weak is unfortunate.
Commander!
Let's have him borrow the commander for a moment. No, actually, no, sorry, not Blizz. I want...
Alright.
Wind. Let's make sure we can exploit a weakness. Similarly, we'll go ahead and correct yours.
Alright.
Heisme, yep, Heisme is now the shepherd. He will shepherd us to victory. He's good like that. Waffles, bro, as much as we love you, I swear to God. You were just not landing the, Oh, good God, I could give Faker's roguery to the... Oh, that is the height of accidents will happen. I don't trust that. Not even a little.
Come and get me.
Nope.
Let's give him a fight.
Act like a charm.
Let's settle this quick.
Get ready.
Now we strike.
Alright. Group Heat Riser. So nice. However, I don't really want to spend all those
power of kings.
spots just yet.
Maelstrom!
You hit their weakness.
Instead, let's just capitalize on the weakness.
Wind.
You hit their weakness.
The
That's your
Papira!
opening, Captain.
The power of wind!
You hit their weak point.
I
Keep it up,
stand
Stroll.
ready. Behold, we stand together.
It's up to you now.
Now we got our Hammer of Justice for the next round.
Pierce
Assuming she
through them.
lives. She might not.
Cling to my
Let us clean up this mess.
And that
Witness
leaves
our
us with enough to
strength.
do the Assault Beacon anyways.
strike true.
This should suffice.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Wait, what was I doing?
Don't worry, Waffles. You don't need to remember what you're
The
doing
captain's
anymore.
lost his memory. He can't use any skills.
He's
I'm
fine.
counting on you.
I can't afford to hope. I shall vanquish evil. I'll blow you away.
You hit their weak point.
Is
Keep
everyone
it up,
all right?
Stroll.
Let justice prevail. I'll run you through.
I do like the Magic Knight.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
Ooh,
everyone.
we got Mountain Dew.
That'll do.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
All right, let's flip him
What
back
now?
to the healer because I do, or not healer, the thief because I do need him to finish that.
Thief!
And I should probably de-merchant for a minute just to make sure we've got MP.
Mage!
Unfortunately. Oh, actually, there's stuff back here. Distracted by the murder.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Hey, good one.
All right, let's get ourselves some MP back.
Come on!
Yeah, nice work.
All right.
Good find.
Okay, money, good.
Let's push through!
Great find. Keep it.
All right, how's that?
Skill.
Let's push through!
Exemplary.
Come on, sandworms. Come on down. Give me your sweet, sweet MP.
Impressive as ever.
Or at least a little bit of it.
Come on!
I knew you could do it.
No, can't say I have, Sione. Never had any reason to actually lock on to anything in this.
That was brilliant.
Well done. The
Alright,
scourge
good
is
enough.
no more.
Get rid of it.
Radio Zero.
Squidmere, welcome. Thank you for that. Oh, Grand Iron, that's a bit more cash for us.
If it's
and a
useful,
gold
I
piece.
say grab it.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Give me your MP, thank you.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
I think that'll do sufficient.
I think there's trip.
Nice.
Oh.
I have a question. Items like the Aquamarine you just got want to just put money in the chest instead. I know, it's kind of weird. Though, one thing it does technically allow is widespread alteration of the economy at a top level, as opposed to going to every chest and functionally decreasing the amount of money you are giving in it, which is probably going to be a much larger loot table overall if you're just putting cash in it. You can simply reduce the value in a single place for a single item and bring the overall economy down in one shot. So it doesn't mean much of anything to us on the player end, but when we're handling it on the design end, it is an easier lever to throw to alter the economy without having to go and make a bunch of changes in lots of places.
I bet there's treasure.
Let's push through! Nice.
Oh.
Oh, max MP by 2, nice. Okay, I think we've successfully looted and pillaged a fair bit. Those are jump offs. There is still something down there we haven't done. We should take care of that. We can't have money than stuff that we haven't acquired. Everything must die and give us all its things. Probably sufficient enough on MP at this point. I'm gonna go back to Merchant.
Merchant! All right, how's that?
Victory is ours. And safety,
More Grand
hard
Iron.
won.
Okay, cool. So we should get out of here with a decent bit of money, given that we had basically nothing. Value adjustments, interesting thought. Thanks for the entry. You're welcome. I guess we just move on to the actual fight. Had wanted to get a little bit more, but I suppose I can always build and turn it into a farm between sessions.
Come on!
All right, we did it!
Let's push through!
That was brilliant.
Okay, boss fight. So we've got the Kaimenza, which we know is going to be a pain in the ass for anyone who's weak to lightning.
Let's keep moving.
Let's go ahead and save and make some adjustments.
Yep.
All right, team. Do I want to take her off of that, though? Man, kind of not particularly. I still like what I get out of using it. Heisme, though, I am going to go ahead and move to Commander. And then I think I'll just sink some items into getting it a few levels here quickly. What do I want? Rebellion's gonna be okay. Fortunately, he's got no actual ice, so we're gonna be relying more on the synthesis end of things, I think. Do you want to switch someone over to a faker? That's gonna leave one spot open. No, we don't have an accessory for dodging electricity. Let's see. So we know we need ice for the one thing. Man, am I taking off merchants? I don't think I'm assisting anyone with any of the synthesis right now, really. Ooh, no, wait. No, that's not true. I function for Hulkenbergs. And the Hammer of Justice is so very good to us. I guess that means we're just putting Stroll back on the faker himself. Man, debilitate. Sadly, we do not have the people for it, but that's fine. Their time will come. Alright, I'm gonna bump Heisme's level up just in case anyways. Sure, I got loads of these.
Steady effort is key.
There's Rebellion.
My power swells forth.
And Fiery Strike, sure.
I have retained my edge.
Formation of Vigor, I did want that. Okay, I'll call that good. Yeah, I think that'll do for him for the moment. Hopefully his weakness to bludgeoning is not going to be a problem. Hulkenberg's lightning weakness will be a problem, but we'll work with it. Mostly I'm just not willing to give up some of her other bonuses. They've been too good for our boss fights. Let's just make sure we've got Rakunda.
A new power to wield.
There we go.
Welcome to Radio Zero.
Saturn, welcome. Thank you for that. God, do we just finish up Merchant? I'm mostly going to be on support for this fight. I can drop Patra, put in Blizz instead. But I think mostly his MP pool is going to be going to fueling the Hammer of Justice. I think he's also used for the group Heat Riser, basically. There we go, just top that up. Do I have any... Oh, I don't think I have any cheap MP items. Yeah, we kind of burned most of those fighting the baby we shouldn't fight. That's fine, we'll make do. Alright, let's drop Patra for... Where'd my Blizz? My Blizz is up here. On Stroll's end. Baker with Midi was about right. It's mostly what I'm expecting from him anyways. I'll give Hulkenberg Blizz just in case we need to eke out an extra. I'm not really expecting it to do her a ton of good. Of course, could just give her immediate Rakakaja. Actually, I'll give her Shield Arts. That way we have a little bit of Secunda built into some damage if we need it. She is the dangerous point in this lineup. Alright, Heismei's got Psych, and that's specifically for the Kaimenza. Alright, let's back rank everyone except Hulkenberg. We'll see how she does. That's a good question. Did we not have two? No, I think the two for Hulkenberg comes at 4, I want to say. Yeah. For her, the second one comes at 4. She's actually at rank 3 right now.
What now?
I'm not expecting... I don't think the paralysis is going to be a thing in this fight. I'm a little more worried about other options. Alright, let's give her a bit of regen. We're just going to amp the hell out of Heismei's speed. Rider's Anklet for him. Actually, not entirely certain what that... not sure what that skill is, but multi-target recovery... it's going to be too expensive. Anything that comes off an igniter is usually too cost inefficient to really warrant. I'll just give him simple with endurance up instead. Take the hits a bit better. And then for us... we're not really going to contribute a ton either. I'll go with the magic +6. Actually, I'll do the same thing for him. If we do have to throw... No, actually he has no damaging spells to throw, so no point. What's up, Luna? What do you mean, what'd you miss? We're prepping for a boss.
Yep.
Alright, team. Assuming we've got the MP pool. We have to use up a little bit, but Hammer Justice gets pricey.
This place.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm sensing something ahead. Are you all prepared for a fight?
What?
Oh, you know what? Just occurred to me. Made a tiny mistake. I was misremembering some information from earlier, and I was assuming because we just fought the Kaimenza, I was assuming this is the boss fight that included one. It's not. This is just all the Valmo. The Kaimenzas with the Fato Lich. Well, that's gonna throw a small wrench in the plans. Last comment you read was Newton saying that was so SMT. Oh, geez, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was, Kaimenza got one round, and it pretty much destroyed us. I was supposed to be AoE for this one. They're waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
We had better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me. It's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone. Well, I brought some blizz, but not a ton. I misremembered which fight this was. So we know he's going to, a bunch of resummons.
Too much, perhaps? Witness our secret technique!
Man, Assault Beacon's going to be a big one for us.
This doesn't feel right.
Double check something in my items. Yeah, okay. We don't have, we threw all of our cold stuff a while back.
No. Oh, power of kings!
Yeah, small mistake made. Well.
Charge!
Let me need help. I will fight with pride.
Okay, well, that's how it's gonna work.
I'll get some distance.
I can go ahead and get back to the back rank.
Ice! You hit their weakness! That's
I shall fight as the noble I am. Moving to the rear, I shall vanquish evil.
He's actually the toughest one because he's really not got anything set up to be useful in a group fight.
How do you like this?
By the sworn oath of knighthood, come! This won't do.
Well,
Allies, together!
let's at least start by getting some weaknesses in place.
You can do this!
Pierce through them!
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed a new weakness.
I see your game.
That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Why my Terror Strike? Sorry, you had to be there. And if you weren't there, it was all ND8 anyways. So I'm afraid I can't actually say.
Commander! Mustn't set. Falling back! Commander!
Oh man, he's got Cyclo as well. Damn it. Yeah, I screwed that up. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see. How can I make the most out of this then? He actually... Oh, man, he's like the one dude who actually has Blizz, too.
There's a better way. I leave it to
All
you.
right. Throw his turn.
I won't hold back! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Get fooled by a...
That's
No
your
holding
opening,
back!
Captain.
And we're gonna focus on exploiting weaknesses. Or possibly on... No, I'm not using Faker's Roguery for this.
All's fair in war.
Hulkenberg's
But we do another wise voiceover, William.
Let justice prevail. Let us fight as one.
Well, now it's got a
We'll
weakness,
combine our
so...
strength!
As the point of a sword.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weakness.
general's
Yes, it is
command may
Sione, which is
turn
why I'm
the
not going to
tides
kill
of
them.
war.
I'm setting them up to be tagged out very quickly.
Commander!
So,
Fortifying.
That helped.
gonna leave them alone for the remainder
Helpful
of
as
this
ever.
round.
Captain,
I will
they
fight with
slowed you
pride.
down.
Ready for impact!
Get fooled by appearances, and you've already lost. Let's see how this plays out.
Only a flesh wound.
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxieties. Keep the enemies off her.
I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't sense because of that. Alright, that's fine. Just go ahead and... Wait, I have stuff for anxiety, right? Oh, I have one thing for anxiety.
From our provisions.
That's okay, it'll do the job.
Be neither
got you with
timid
multiple
nor
ailments.
arrogant. A favor, if I may.
Coin can solve. Ice!
You hit their
I
weakness.
have
Get
to hold it
fooled
the
by
one round
appearances,
longer.
Opening, Captain.
and you've already lost. Are you prepared?
That's fine.
Oh, healing light!
I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
'Twas needed.
We'll be fine.
Observe the enemy.
Actually, no, actually that wouldn't work. If I tag the one out, because we're already on 1.5 press turns, we'll still have a half turn left, but the turn will go to Heisme at that point. Heisme doesn't have what we need to finish the job, so
By the sworn
we are
oath,
going to hold it.
Let us clean up this mess.
And let's just make sure that the
I leave
necessary
it to
people
you.
are guarded.
Let's stay calm. Freezing!
So those are the 2 people we need to be A-okay. All the buffs go off.
Stroll! They've sapped your
Go
defenses!
for it.
Stroll, toss your turn.
Sworn.
Allies, together!
It's up to you now.
Let's see if the hammer can do sufficient anyways.
It's almost decided!
Be neither
Certainly
timid
did.
nor
Okay.
arrogant. Commander!
That means we can follow up with Formation of Vigor just to make sure that we definitely have enough from Waffles. Actually, that's a little excessive. Oh well.
Charge!
Mute
I will
Poet, how's
fight
it
with
going?
pride.
Happy whatever day this is. It's a day. It's a Wednesday, I think.
Let's go.
Yes, it is definitely a Wednesday.
Freeze!
There. No problem despite the mistakes.
Okay.
This is what I love about Hammer of Justice. If it doesn't have a weakness, who cares? Make one.
Not bad at all.
And then exploit it. My magic went up. And so did my luck. No, we took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail!
Waffles, tis the Alpha Rockham Eye. Yay? A Rockham Valmo indeed. Outside is the pot you now hold. Its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades, but apparently not hammers. The farm we ate in Martira must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey.
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Almo cuisine, until you fail even to imagine. You've all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct, with one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Well, we have accomplished the mission, so we head straight back. At least bounce to the entrance, that's fine.
In that case.
Aye, right, we have. Let's return to the entrance. Oh yes, I've worked up quite a sweat. I look forward to a meal when we return to town. No one else agrees. Everyone hated that. But this actually means I think I'm actually gonna wrap a hair early today, because that leaves me in a dungeon where I can make all of our money back easily overnight.
What now?
And without being boring and having to do it on stream. So I think that'll work nicely, and because they're not worth much XP at 3 levels under, I don't have to worry about out-leveling anything in the process. So glad we came back to this one when we did. This'll work well.
What now?
And we do have a fair amount of money to make back. This means we'll have lots of money for the giant sale to end all sales tomorrow. Not that I know there's anything we want to buy, but on the off chance there is, I suppose I didn't really buy much in the way of armor, I think. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna wrap that sucker up a little early today. You just want to eat worms off stream with Hulkenberg? Well, I mean... yeah. She's awesome. I'll totally have a meal with her, right? It's all good. Yeah, but that is the plan. Tomorrow, we will pick this back. Super roasted. Look, she can eat them, and I'll just have a beer. We will pick this back up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, and at that point we'll go after the other major bounties we have. The string of 3, basically, major bounties that we have in the area around Brawlhaven, as we await the 17 days passage until we have to have the thing done before the 17 days. So we'll have to do that. So, that said, thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you're enjoying Metaphor as much as I am. It is always great to hang out and share an interesting game with folks, so I'm looking forward to more of it tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the night. Take care. I'm gonna go grind us out some cash. God damn that timing. I am just wrapping up. Welcome on in, Raiders, but I am just wrapping up here. Game of the year for you, manga? I'm not sure what my game of the year is yet. But to be fair, I think I've stopped actually considering anything to be game of the year or not. I just play things and enjoy them or not, and that's about it. This has been a damn good one, though. Well, for the Raiders just coming in, I'm terribly sorry I'm just wrapping up, but I hope you've had a wonderful night as well. Thank you very much, Vite, for the raid. It is much appreciated. For the rest of you, have a fantastic night. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow for more Metaphor. Have a great night. This is Zero out to go cash grind.